All right, what is going on, everybody? And welcome to the 21st episode of the Garageboys podcast. My name is Daniel. We got Christian to my left. We got Stefan in Vegas. We have some people missing today.
Good. Glad to be back.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're just going to do some Am I the Assholes today. But before, if you guys are watching on YouTube, make sure to check us out on Spotify and Apple Podcasts for the full episodes. Follow us on TikTok, Instagram, join Discord. All those links in the description. And first, Am I the Asshole is, am I the asshole for giving my part of the inheritance to my brother when my sister needs it for her IVF? I'm not sure what an IVF is, but I guess we'll find out. I
think he's 34.
Okay. So this guy, he is 34 years old. He's a male, and his father is 65-year-old male. Died a few months ago, and his estate is now being divided between me and my two siblings. I have enough money and don't really need the inheritance. My siblings and I were talking about the money that he is supposed to be divided in three ways. I'm childless. My brother, 33 male, has 3 small kids, and my sister, 41 female, has been trying for a baby for over a decade now. I told him since I don't need the money, I'm thinking of giving it to my brother because he has been struggling financially and can use the money. My sister asked if I could instead give it to her for her last round of IVF. That would cost her share plus my share of the inheritance, as it's her last chance to have a baby. So I'm sure it's like a baby procedure.
It's a medical procedure whereby an egg is fertilized by sperm in a test tube or elsewhere outside of the body.
Perfect.
Nice.
Good description. I told her I'm sorry, but our brother doesn't have much money and has 3 kids depending on him. So I feel that it's better he gets the money. She asked me if my brother's kids are more important than hers, and I said, well, yes, the living children take priority over the imaginary. She was very hurt, called me an asshole for 1, not helping her out, and 2, insulting her and belittling her struggles. ETA, I don't have children myself because I struggled with infertility during my relationship with my ex, so I know where my sister is coming from. Some commenters said to put this info here in the post. Am I the asshole?
Okay. The comment was kind of was a bit much, but
Okay.
It's just
but
I mean, okay, so it's
I don't think he's.
I think that's a solid roast, if I'm being honest.
I mean, yeah, he roasted her for sure. Like, yeah,
that is
yeah,
true, right?
No, he roasted her.
The guy has 3
like
kids
that
already,
reason
right?
for being mad. Like, I could understand that.
And it's really his decision what he wants to do with the money, right?
Yeah.
No, totally. Yeah.
And the surrogate, that she wants would cost her share plus my share. She takes all of it to have a kid, I mean, I don't know. What's the whole climate nowadays with that kind of stuff? Having
true.
children or versus not having children, I think.
But like these children that are like alive are like could be in better condition with this money.
True.
Correct.
True.
I think so.
And he said the brother doesn't even have that much money, right?
Yeah, exactly. So it's not like going to waste. Like
True.
it's definitely like it's going to something that he believes is more important.
This money just
the way he said it could have been better, but
right.
Other than that, I don't know.
I mean, I don't think he's an asshole.
I don't think so.
I think he's just, it's kind of a tough decision, your brother and your sister, but the brother has the situation on hand right now.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
And the money's just going for her to have the baby, not actually pay for anything while it's like.
That's true.
Very good point.
And it's oh my gosh, developmental phase.
Good point.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
next, let's do another one here. Am I the asshole for punishing my son for excessively staring at strangers?
What?
Okay. This person, the OP is 36 female. Her son is 10 years old, male, has a strange habit of observing and analyzing strangers he encounters in public. He often just looks at strangers and tries to deduce their age, height, nationality, ethnicity, what their job is, and what they're doing at the moment.
Not weird.
I am really puzzled by this behavior and sometimes get really frustrated with him, as when he's really deep in his thoughts analyzing the person, he tends to stare at them for a while. When the person catches on, it may cause them to feel uncomfortable. My husband, 40 male, on the other hand, thinks it's all right for him to do so and thinks since he thought it was normal for kids to exhibit signs of curiosity and that we should encourage it. Today, when we were taking a plane for our vacation, my son did his unusual habit with another teenage girl seated at our row. My husband was unable to get a seat next to us when I wasn't looking. When I took notice of this, I could tell the girl was getting slightly uncomfortable with the excessive staring, so I decided enough was enough. After the plane landed, I took his wallet from him and took away part of his allowance and told him the next time I caught him staring at strangers excessively, I would be taking away part of his allowance in an attempt to try and fix this habit of his. My son and husband both thought this was unfair, but I really saw no other way to fix this habit of his. My husband claims I'm being unreasonable, and this disciplinary action was not only too harsh, but just unnecessary. Am I the asshole?
All right. Well, I mean,
Yes.
yeah. Yeah, you
10,
are.
bro.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
It's 10.
Okay. Like, if you want to change the habit, that's fine. But like, you take their allowance at 10 years old, which is like what, probably like $5 a week or some shit like that.
It's probably a little bit more than that, but I agree with you.
But you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
Okay.
it's just negative reinforcement. It's like, oh,
like
let me take
at
this
least be
away.
like, oh, maybe it's like, it's not proper to stare at someone for long. Like,
Yeah.
you shouldn't be doing that.
I
Like,
don't
just
think,
saying it instead of
What do you
like,
think, Chris?
I don't think she's the asshole because she wants to change the habit. I think she's an
Yeah.
asshole because of the way she's trying to change the
yeah,
habit.
yeah.
You know, like it
D-
seems a little excessive.
But do you think it's really that weird for a kid to be like staring at people? I mean, bro, like babies and like little
No.
kids stare at kids all the time, right? You know what I mean? He's 10 years old. It's not like he's 8, 9
I mean,
or
yeah.
16.
I don't think it's
right?
weird, but I think that she definitely wants to like, I don't know. Maybe her thought is like, okay, he's doing this now, and like if we keep just letting him do it, like he might end up like weird when he's older, or some shit like
okay.
that.
They're thinking way too far in advance.
Well, no, like,
you know?
but like what? But like
No, that's actually probably what
besides-
she's thinking.
besides that, what else could she be thinking of?
I don't
you know
think
what I mean?
she's.
Like, so if you want to change that,
Also, wait,
fine.
hold on. What? Who gets uncomfortable if a kid is staring at them?
That's true.
That is true,
It's like a
bro.
10-year-old, bro.
It's a 10-year-old,
like
dude.
if
They're
this was,
just
if this
like-
bitch was like,
Okay, let me ask you this. Say you were sitting in this play and you were this girl and this kid was looking at you. Like,
I wouldn't
how
care.
I'd
would
be
you
like,
feel?
it's a kid.
It's a
And then I'd
kid.
go back to watching
I'd
my
wait,
movie and
He's-
not even.
he's-
like,
he's-
hi.
But
he's
would you be like,
interested in-
would you tell the mom, like, tell your kid to stop? You know what I mean?
No, bro.
No.
What? I wouldn't also be like uncomfortable or whatever, like turning, like, you know.
I definitely get the the mother's attention though. You know,
You would, really?
Yeah, like I wouldn't just be like. I mean, I
You
would
would?
talk to the child
Ah.
staring at me, you know, and she would obviously notice that. And like if this child is acting out of turn,
But
like,
how is staring
I-
at someone acting
Yeah,
out of turn,
I just
bro?
would probably
I wouldn't
be
care.
doing
Well,
whatever I'm doing.
maybe
and-
she said it herself. It's
let
not
him
just
vibe.
staring. It's like, what did he say? It's
No, he just stares.
no.
Analyzing.
Analyzing
But-
their
but that's still
age, their
staring though, right? But yeah,
But yeah,
nationality,
he's just
their-
that. He's not saying that loud.
He's not saying you're a white female,
Yeah.
40, 20 years old or something.
Yeah,
He's not
exactly.
speaking out what he's
Yeah.
thinking, bro.
He's just
right?
thinking like, I don't know.
So he's just staring at them for a long period of time, and then while staring at him in his head, that's what
He
he's
may be
going
very
through.
smart.
Yeah, maybe he just.
He
Maybe
Maybe
it's
is
signs of
very
a
smart.
genius.
Yeah, it could be something.
He could be very smart. You never know.
I don't know. Like I said, I don't think it's
He's
like
expanding the brain at like a younger age with like some doing
I
it,
don't
and
know.
like he's I don't know.
she makes it seem like it's like she caught him, and it's like my son did his usual habit with another teenage girl sitting in our row when I wasn't looking.
True.
That is true. Yeah. I'm gonna say not the asshole. I mean, I am the asshole. Sorry, she is the asshole.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
I think she's an
could say
asshole.
she's the asshole. Yeah, for sure.
The Negus, what are you thinking? Final verdict?
I guess she's the asshole.
She's
I
the
mean, but
asshole.
like this is like so like small in comparison to like bigger mistakes a person like this can make, you know.
True.
So is she really an asshole for like this kind of level
That's
stuff?
the question.
That's the question.
Yeah,
I guess she's an asshole.
she is.
Alright.
She is.
Okay, next one here. Am I the asshole for blowing up my fiance in front of his family for getting my daughter's cat out of the house? I, 35 female, got engaged to my fiance Eric, male 32, 2 months ago. He moved in with me and my daughter Zoe, female 13. Everything was going well till he started complaining about Zoe's cat, which is strange because the cat is so sweet and quiet most of the time, and so I had no idea what the issue was exactly. Anyways, he went from complaining about the cat to making demands about her. He gave Zoe a list of places the cat can or cannot go, things she's allowed to touch, banned her from places like the kitchen and sofa, which is Zoe's favorite place to cuddle with her cat. Zoe showed me this list, and I had an argument with him telling him he needed to stop this because it was ridiculous. He ranted about this being his house too, and how he expects things to change after we get married. A few days ago, I was at work and got a call from Zoe crying, saying her cat wasn't in her room and in the house. I freaked out too and went home to look for her. Zoe and I looked for 2 hours before a neighbor of ours brought her and told us that he saw Eric leaving her outside and getting into his car and leaving. I was surprised and quite angry. Zoe took her cat and went back inside. I immediately drove to my future-in-law's home where Eric said he'd be. The second I saw him sitting with his family, I went off and blew up at him in front of everyone. His mom asked what was happening, and I told her son got my daughter's indoor cat outside the house, probably hoping for her to get lost. He argued about wanting me to stop spouting nonsense and go home and we talk about there, but I refused. It got worse and I ended up leaving after his family flipped out at him. He sent a bunch of texts talking about the stunt I pulled in front of his family. He said that he didn't mean to leave the cat out, but after checking the cams, I confirmed it. He still insisted that I humiliated him in front of his family and tried to turn them against him. He's been staying with a friend and has stopped calling and texting. Am I the asshole for blowing up on him in front of his family?
So wait,
No.
whose cat is it?
It's the little girl.
The little girl, the
dude,
daughter.
You're not. She's not the asshole.
Zoe's, the 13-year-old
The
daughter.
guy's a douchebag, dude. That's
her daughter.
That's very simple.
So
The
her
guy's
daughter
just-
had a cat, and this
Yeah.
guy like didn't want the
Not
cat.
this guy, her fiance.
So the
Her
fiance
fiance.
didn't want this cat in like certain parts of the house,
Yeah.
and he let it out on purpose.
Right.
Yeah, and then you
Is
can
that
see.
confirmed? He let it out
Yes,
on purpose?
indoor cat. She confirmed it on the security cams.
I see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the asshole for
he's
that.
the asshole. for
But
that.
I mean, he's not the asshole for fucking not wanting that cat in certain rooms.
That's true. No, that's very
I
true.
do the same
He
shit
could-
with my cat.
What do
He
you mean?
could definitely do.
I don't want
that.
my fucking cat in my office. Get hair everywhere and shit.
No, that is very true. There are. I mean,
What do you
The
think, Venegas?
hell?
My cats go everywhere.
We're
Everywhere.
different people. I don't really
But
like cats.
doesn't your cat like? I see your cat in your office sometimes, right?
Yeah, and then I get pissed off and take it out.
Really?
Yeah, I don't like it. It's just a dirty
Okay,
animal.
but would you?
Oh my god.
They are.
They clean
Cats are
themselves.
dirty
They clean
animals.
themselves.
But would you go and just leave your cat outside the house and just shut the door?
definitely not.
Well, I mean, not even outside the house. Like, literally, like drive away. You know.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
This is like he wanted it to run away.
So are you thinking that he just wanted the cat to just run away or
Yeah.
die?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
literally.
Okay. But I think the question is not that, but is she the asshole for going and storming into the parents' house?
I think.
No,
That's valid. That's valid.
I don't know, man.
I think it's valid.
I guess we view animals differently. I think it's a little much.
Because you have a cat and a dog.
No,
right?
but think
Yeah.
about
I'm not gonna.
But think about it. It was
I
like
don't
it like just happened. Like
it was the heat of the
dude,
moment.
Tell me you're not super pissed and you're like heat
Yeah,
of the
but
moment.
just because you're super pissed doesn't mean it's like valid. Doesn't mean
Leave my daughter.
doesn't,
at
like,
home
mean
to
it's
go yell at my
okay to do
fiance,
that.
You know?
Okay,
I mean,
okay,
I
okay.
Get,
You know
I
what I
guess
mean?
that.
Yeah, I
yeah.
know
like
what
just
you
because you are mad doesn't mean you're right, or like doesn't mean you like I don't know, like in front of the family too. Like I don't know.
So she's not the. It's just the guy's not the asshole. She's the asshole in this situation.
I don't know. Like I think she's wrong for.
It's not who's
no.
the asshole.
See,
you know?
it's,
It is,
I think
it
there
is.
it's mixed because he's the asshole for letting the cat out in the first place and
Right.
leaving it, and then she's like she overreacted and like just she shouldn't have done that. So it's like they're both like, oh, this isn't gonna work out between the two. I think.
Do you think they're not going to get married?
No.
Well, I think that.
Ooh.
I think if this is the first like
And she posted this on
this
Reddit
is two,
too. You
dude,
know,
this
so
is 2 months ago and they're having this problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. Peace out.
it's not happening.
Nah, no
the,
shot.
the wedding's not going to be a thing.
No.
Nah.
And it's not his daughter.
No, it's her daughter.
I see.
The
I
bride.
see.
No
I see.
shot.
She's carrying luggage,
Yeah.
extra bags.
Luggage.
That's the kid, and it's a.
Oh my god.
expression.
Oh. I know it's an expression.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh, you sounded confused.
I was confused.
That's funny.
I don't think she's got a nice cat. She's got a mom that's obviously trying to give her a
Dude,
family,
especially if
you
the
know?
cat's shedding in like certain
Oh.
places that you don't want it to shed.
Oh my gosh, boo hoo.
I
A
mean,
cat
like,
shedding.
I don't know.
Are you allergic?
Maybe he is.
Maybe that's
If
true.
he's allergic,
What if she
He
she
obviously
hasn't?
doesn't like cats. Though,
Yeah, no.
right? He
What
obviously
if-
doesn't like.
What
it.
if she forgot to put that very very important part in that
This
he
is
might
her-
be allergic
This is her
to
side of the
cats?
story.
That is
man.
true. Wait, so say you're the husband in this
Yeah,
situation.
yeah.
What would you do to get rid of the cat or fix this issue?
Okay, maybe not that. But be like, hey, if I'm allergic, be like, I'm allergic.
No, I mean, if you're gonna get rid of the cat, you stage it to where it's like you left it open by accident.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you know there's security cams.
So how would you stage it? What would you do?
I don't know. You let's say you have an outdoor living area, and
Uh-huh.
let's say you get some fake outside furniture like a box. Act like you're going outside to move the box out. You open the door a little too wide, and you go out to move the box, and then maybe the cat runs out. Maybe the cat runs out when you're not looking.
And then like a mountain lion comes in and eats it or something.
No, nothing
Okay,
extreme.
Well, no, nothing.
You don't know the cat went out. Oh shit, I forgot, and then it's gone.
But then the cat could easily just come back home.
I'm thinking trash
But
bag.
see, I mean, at that point, you're not killing the
What do-
cat.
oh,
you're
like-
just you're
like
just
taking out the
taking the trash out.
and you just put the cat in the bag and throw it.
Bro, that's so
No,
obvious.
wait,
bro.
no, not that.
That's not a terrible idea.
Or taking out the trash, tossing the trash, and the cat runs away.
no, Venegas is true.
Put the cat,
Put the cat in the bag.
No, you're telling me you walk through the living room, you don't see this cat like Trying to get out of the bag, squirming in the bag.
You do it at night, you know.
Well, you do it at night, and I mean,
like
how
everyone's
good are these
asleep?
security cameras? How are they going to
There's
pick that up?
security camera. They're gonna see the cat is wiggling in the.
Yes,
It's
so
not
true.
just a bag with a cat.
All
It's
right,
obviously
listen,
a cat in the bag with other things, so it's a big bag. And
So the cat's suffocating.
not stuff. You poke holes in the top of the bag.
Oh my
You would think this through. I mean,
Wait, and then you just end up throwing it in the trash?
no.
Yeah,
Once you pass the camera, then you do whatever
Bro, this
you
is
must
like
with
Mission
it.
Impossible, bro.
It
Like, what?
is. I mean,
So
if
you untie the bag, let the cat run away.
yeah, sure.
And what if it comes back?
Then you know what? Then that's God telling you guys to deal with this fucking cat. That's what I'm saying. That's God saying, you know what?
Fair enough.
Deal with it.
Okay,
That's what I think. I think they're both the asshole.
All right, that's fair. Double asshole.
I say fuck them both.
Okay, I like it.
Yeah. Fuck it. Why not?
Okay, am I the asshole for going into the ladies' room?
Oh my
Aw,
god,
man.
Maybe maybe asshole isn't the right word.
Oh my god. Okay, I am a 31-year-old man, and that was a okay. Let me restart. I'm a 31-year-old
we can
man
get some water
and was at a
someone else can
large
read.
store yesterday with my 5-month-old son when he did what babies do. I went over to the restrooms and saw that there wasn't a family/companion room, just a men's and women's. A restroom. I went into the men's room and saw there was a cubicle and a few urinals, but no changing table. The sink didn't have a counter either. I walked out and hunted down an employee to ask where the changing table was. She said it was in the bathroom, and I asked where, assuming there was a family/companion restroom on the other side of the store. She took me back to where I was. I asked if there was another bathroom, and she said no. I told her I was just in the bathroom and there was no changing table. She asked if I was sure and suggested I look again. I was annoyed, but I went back in the men's room. No changing table. When I came out, the employee was gone. Keep in mind, my son has been in poopy diapers since this whole time. So I gave up and headed into the ladies' room, which sure enough had a changing table. There was a woman in there washing her hands, and she said, "Wrong bathroom, buddy." I gestured to my son and said, "No changing table in the men's room." She laughed and said, "Bro, that sucks." Then she just walked out. So I rushed to change him, hoping to be done before anyone else walked in. I'm almost done when a woman walks in and starts screaming at me. I tried to explain what I was doing, but she kept screaming, "Get out, you can't be here." Then she ran out. I finished putting on the diaper and rushed out of the bathroom. I saw the woman talking to an employee and decided to leave without my stuff. The employee tried to weigh me down and tried to stop me, but I rushed out to my car, buckled my son into his car seat, and left. My wife and I absolutely My wife said I absolutely did the right thing, but my mom said I'm an idiot and was 100% in the wrong. My sister won't stop laughing at me, and this is no help at all. Am I the asshole?
Nah, he's a good dad. He changed his son's
I mean,
diaper.
I don't-
Bro. He's a good dad.
I don't know. I don't think he's the
I
asshole.
don't think he's the asshole.
I mean, like,
listen, bro.
But-
with
but-
the situation that he was given, it's a poopy diaper. You gotta change it.
honestly, like,
That's it.
I don't know.
But
I don't know.
the women's restroom is a pretty sacred place. You know what I mean? That's like, in terms of like, that's.
But there was
that's
no
the
one in
women have
there.
the
There was
private-
no one in
well,
there.
clearly there was, but
there was one person.
and then another person also.
Another person walked in.
Okay.
I feel like the same stuff goes in the bathroom, regardless of what kind of gender you are. You know, minus a few things, but like it's not that sacred of a place. You know, you're still shitting and pissing.
I know, but I feel like as a woman, I mean, I'm not a woman, obviously, but you wouldn't want a man just walking into the women's
No,
restroom.
I know what you mean.
But
Versus
Which is-
like
okay,
a girl
but-
walking into the men's room is completely different. you know what
I could be
you
wrong.
have a baby strapped to you.
Yeah,
you
no,
know?
that's what I'm saying. Like, I could be wrong here, but like, obviously, if there was no kid with him,
That would
That's
be
weird.
Well, that's,
That's
weird.
weird.
no,
Yeah.
that's what I'm
That's
saying. That's
weird.
fucking weird.
But he's just trying to be a
obviously-
good dad.
So adding a kid makes it completely fine.
Yeah, yes.
I mean, I think it makes it more understandable.
You're
It
going
makes
in
it-
with
Because
the
listen,
intention of changing the
other
kid.
parents will know exactly what you've been through.
like, look, I think it's a little. I'm not a woman, right? I think it's a little crazy that chick walked in and started screaming. I mean, I think
Yeah, that's crazy.
I think,
Okay,
I think
okay.
she
No, that's
walks in.
crazy.
I think she walks in and says, "Whoa, what's going
If
on?"
she sees he's
you tell
changing
her,
a diaper,
You tell her this is my whatever kid,
There's this naked baby on the table.
and there's no changer in the men's room, and he's a kid. You know, like what's the big deal?
like, why are
here?
you screaming? The baby probably started crying. She's the asshole. The woman who walked in and started screaming, you're the asshole.
I'm not saying she's the
That's-
asshole. I'm not saying that.
I think
But
so. I don't know.
I think she's a little crazy for screaming. I think she should be like, all right, well, you know, it's your
Okay,
kid.
but let me give you maybe a possibly fucked up situation. What if you're just some sick fuck who just wants to go into the women's room, right?
Okay.
And then you just like you're like you said, it'd be fucked up if he was by himself. You're like,
100%.
all right, let me just bring my baby with me. Then it's perfectly valid. is what you're saying essentially, right?
I mean, yeah. I mean,
Yeah, but I think the odds are higher that
that's
he
fucked. That is
genuinely has a
fucked, and
problem
that
with
is
his
a
kid.
that is
Okay.
that is fucked,
what I mean?
and that is
Yeah.
the world that we live
Like-
in. But
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
you
no.
would
Like
hope
you
that
already
wouldn't
have the
happen.
baby. Why do you need to go in the women's bathroom?
You
now?
never know. I mean, you are right. You never know though.
Okay, you
So
never
What is
know.
the what
You
is
say that
the
about a lot of things. Like,
what is
I don't
what is the
You could say that
I
about a
don't
lot
know.
of things.
I don't get it. I don't get it. What's the appeal of
What?
going into the women's bathroom?
I don't know, but there's some sick
Oh,
fucks
like
out there.
There are
without
some
that
sick fucks,
reason?
though,
Yeah.
No, I mean there are 6 fucks, but it's like you can't just like. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a weird situation. I don't think he's an
so, yeah.
asshole.
I don't know.
I mean,
I don't
like,
think he's an asshole. I think he's just trying to be a good dad, but
It was a good intention,
yeah.
but it's like, I don't know. It's weird.
His wife also said that it was fine.
It's true,
It
but I
was
mean,
fine.
I think every woman would have a different opinion on this, like you said. I think someone would understand.
Like I
and
think
some
I
would
think
say
a,
he's
I think a
weird.
woman who has or like a woman who hasn't had a kid before,
Yeah.
maybe she would understand.
Okay,
more
I
than
know it's
someone.
very different, but say you're in the men's room and a woman walks in with her baby.
I mean, you question it, but you.
Yeah,
I
I
would
What
would.
would you
scream
think?
at that.
As a
I
man?
would literally be
Obviously,
like,
it's completely different because
You're like,
genders
why
are
are you in the
reversed.
bathroom with your kid? That's like right, and then
Yeah.
they
yeah,
probably
I would
answer,
literally. And then
like,
she said, yeah, like there just wasn't a chance. Like there obviously
Fine.
will always be.
Would
a
you tell her
change
to get
in-
out?
No, I just be like, all right, then
I'd
just
be like,
fucking leave.
I probably wouldn't say
Yeah,
that
I wouldn't.
much
I
of
wouldn't.
anything.
I wouldn't use the restroom
yeah,
when she
no,
was in there.
Not even gonna lie. I
But-
might not even say a word.
Really? Okay.
No, I might not. As a guy, I might just look, be like, okay, and wash my hands and just
I'd
leave.
probably understand, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'd probably put 2 and 2 together. Be like, all
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
whatever.
There's obviously something wrong to make it so you have to go in that one.
Yeah, I'd be
True,
like,
true.
It's not a good pickup.
Maybe that the woman
System.
who started screaming was the asshole too in that
I
situation,
think
right?
I don't know.
I think she overreacted.
She overreacted, but who knows? Yeah, who knows?
Am I the asshole for giving my niece some food when my brother and I shouldn't? My brother said I shouldn't. I, 44 male, was
Is he
staying with my
overweight?
brother. What'd you say?
I said, is he overweight?
Oh, we'll see, I guess.
Oh yeah, I guess we'll see.
I, male 44, was staying with my brother, male 39, for a few days. He has a 13-year-old daughter that we will call Amy. Amy is generally a very sweet kid, but she can be a bit impolite sometimes. We were talking and she said something rude. My brother told me to apologize from me, but she refused. My brother then told her she can't have anything to eat until she apologizes. I told her to take it easy. I don't want an apology, but he didn't listen to me. She is very stubborn and wouldn't apologize and went to bed hungry. I felt bad about it, so after my brother went to sleep, I made her a sandwich. Next day, he found out about it and got really angry. He said I undermined his parenting, but I think the punishment was too much. Am I the asshole?
Nah, you always have the cool like
Cool, uncle.
your cool uncle. You know,
So,
your cool uncle is the one who like will help you out when your parents don't want to.
Yeah, but he's like explicitly saying that he.
But also not. I don't
This
know,
is so.
not having someone eat. That's
Is your argument saying that he's an asshole for going against his parenting?
It's parenting. It's like this is not like being
Okay.
the cool uncle. This is like literally just like defying your brother and what he wants to
I
do.
think it's different. Like if this was you and me, it'd be different. I think it'd be bad. Like I wouldn't. If you said something to your kid, right, I wouldn't go against that.
Okay, yeah.
But
that's,
if
but
it-
that's exactly
but-
what this guy did.
No, but you
Yeah.
know why I think it's different though, because it's family.
It's family.
I think it's different because it's family.
Okay.
I think there's a factor, a little factor, because
Yeah.
it's your
your brother.
niece,
It's your brother. Yeah.
It's true. It's
right?
true.
It's your niece. Or,
You're
or
telling
whatever.
me like Devin, like, would you be mad if like Devin did that?
I mean, yeah, I'd be probably pretty pissed.
If
And you would
Devin,
gi- you'd
if your
give your
niece went to
niece or
bed starving,
nephew a
Yeah, would
something.
you
Well,
do-
okay, are they really starving, bro? Is he
I'm
starving the
going
kid?
off what
I'm
this
going off
says.
what this is saying, and this is saying he didn't let her eat until she apologized.
Okay, that is pretty cruel.
That's
bro.
cruel.
Exactly, and you're
That
like,
is
and
cruel.
Daniel, you'd be like, well, I mean, we're blood related. You're my niece. Here's a little sandwich. It's not like a fucking meal.
And like,
Okay,
and
but-
like
That's fair.
after he went to sleep, meaning he was gonna allow her to starve throughout the whole night.
But
Okay,
okay, let's
but
be
I-
real. You
hold
know,
on,
you eat
hold
a
on.
meal. You know what I mean? And then you go to bed like an hour or two later. Are you really starving? You know?
But I don't know.
And at the same time, all she has to do, bro, all she has
yeah,
to
that
do
is true.
is say, "I'm sorry, you get to eat." That's
That
all,
is true.
It's
That
not like
is-
she has
that
to
is all she
do
has to
something
do.
crazy, you know. She just has to say, "I'm sorry."
That
2
is
words,
true.
bro.
Yeah, that is true.
what did she even say? Something
She's an
Something
Polite.
rude,
Man.
something impolite
No,
or
that,
rude.
Yeah, but then,
all
like,
she has to
at
say is
that
I'm
point,
sorry. Like
Maybe what she said wasn't even like that bad. Maybe like
I
you know
don't
what I mean?
She's
Like
13, man. She can say
well,
something
Yeah, she could
we don't
say.
know what she said.
but I don't know.
too vulgar for Reddit.
I don't think he's an asshole. I don't think so.
I'm gonna say he is an asshole, personally.
Oh,
Cause, bro, I mean, it's not it's just a parenting technique. I mean, I might not agree with it, but like it's not like he's literally locking in her cage and starving her. All she
No,
has to do
I'm
is
not
apologize.
saying
That
that.
is
I just think it's like, I don't know. I think both ways. Like, I think if he didn't feed her, I don't think it's as big of a deal as where, right? Like, he is like, oh, I felt like I had to feed her because she's starving. Like, I don't think it was that bad, right? I don't think it was that big of a deal.
Mhm.
But I also think it's that big of a deal for him to get so pissed that he did give her some food either. You know, it just, I don't know.
Okay, fine line.
Yeah, I think it's a
Yeah,
fine
there
line.
is a
I think
fine
that's what
line.
it is.
Okay,
I
okay.
think that's what it is.
I'll say he is the asshole.
All right.
Yeah,
Double asshole.
No asshole.
he's the
One for using bad parenting tricks, and 2 for getting mad at someone trying to fix his bad parenting
Okay,
mistakes.
so double asshole
yeah,
again.
double asshole.
double
man.
asshole.
This one's not an Am I the Asshole? This is True Off My Chest, which is just a place for people to just get things off their chest. And I guess we'll give our opinions after.
Okay.
Oh god.
Title of this post is My Girlfriend is Always the First to Call the Cops. I'm non-white and my girlfriend, who's white, is the first to call the cops for absolutely anything. Kids are playing at night on the street. She calls the cops. A different car is parked in front of our house. She calls the cops. The neighbor is having a party. She calls the cops. I tried several times to explain she needs to take care of her own business, but she doesn't listen at all. She also thinks cops are perfect, like some sort of Jedis or something.
Don't like the
Oh my
reference.
god.
Oh my god.
It's very upsetting to me because we already live in an area that is not diverse at all, and I've seen unfair treatment towards people who look like me. I've sent her many videos of cops mistreating people for no reason, and her answer is always, oh, that's an isolated case. I don't know what to do. I have a bad feeling one day that will affect me in some way.
Jesus Christ.
I guess he's a minority.
He is.
Well, yeah, he
he's-
said non-white.
I'm non-white and
Oh.
she's white.
I think he needs to dump the Karen.
Oh my god.
She calls the cops
wait,
for
wait. Oh,
what?
that's his girlfriend?
his girlfriend, bro. His
Oh,
girlfriend.
yeah.
He
No.
needs to dump the Karen.
Yeah.
They're breaking up?
peace. Yeah,
Yeah.
peace.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, If he, I don't know, like if he's like really like,
What if he's like really in love with her, bro? You know
I
what I
mean,
mean?
yeah,
And
that
this
is
is like the
true.
one thing.
but like this is I don't know, like you're calling the cops, like,
Bro, hold on. Kids are playing at night. A car's parked. It's not
a
like
different car is parked in, bro.
I think she just wants.
What
to,
if it's like a? What if it's like a? I don't know.
a different. So instead of a minivan, it's a pickup truck, bro.
Yeah.
Like that's essentially what she's
Yeah.
calling
Call
the
the
cops.
cops. What do the cops do when they're
There's
given
that-
that situation?
For. I don't even
like,
know.
oh, all right, yeah, we'll check it out. They don't show up.
Yeah,
No,
what?
they definitely show up to the house, listen, and just leave, bro. Like, what
Yeah.
well, there's no immediate threat.
There's
right?
no threat. It's a car.
But I don't know. I wonder why people like that do this. You know what I mean? Like, just call the cops
Because they
Do you think they
feel
want
like
attention or they think they want power?
yeah,
like, what is
yeah.
it?
It's
They
like
want
it's like their
power.
version of power. It's
Yeah,
like
they
wow,
want
I could
power.
really.
'Cause she's
just,
obviously a Karen, right?
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
100%.
like yeah, they think they have all this control and like.
And he's obviously not.
what do you mean? Not
Like,
what?
he-
I think
he's
his
not a
point is
Karen.
just like
So it's kind of
Well,
interesting how they're like.
no. I mean, I think he's like.
I feel like eventually he will get pissed off. From
I think
this
his
and
point,
probably-
his big point to me
probably
was
did.
just like, oh, I'm a minority, and like I don't
Yeah.
want, you know, what if the cops show up one day to our house and then they give me shit or like
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like
Who fucking knows? That is true.
yeah, like just
I don't know if that. How's that? It seems, given the apparent place they live. it
what
doesn't
like
seem-
the suburbs.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like highly likely that they would be like, oh, here's this nice dressed man, you know, and it's like opening the door for us. He's obviously a threat. You know?
No, I know, but like to him, he's like, oh, I'm a minority, so automatically like that means like cops bad. It's just like like something could go wrong.
Yo, I mean, okay. She is white, right? The girlfriend is
Yeah.
white.
I actually just. Well,
I
then
actually just-
he should be like, he should be happy that he has like the extra buffer, you know, like, oh, I have my white girlfriend, you know, that's always calling the cops, so I'll never be in trouble. You know?
True, very true. Maybe
Yeah.
he has that
Interesting.
backup card. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's fair.
exactly.
He's got that thing in his back pocket.
She's
you know?
recording the whole thing the whole time, you know, getting proof and evidence. Like, he's just hating. He's the asshole.
No, bro, he's not the
He's not
asshole.
the
He's
asshole.
definitely not, bro.
No, I think she's a fucking Karen.
I'm holding my stance.
I'd probably dip out, bro, if I was him.
No, I mean, I would too. I think it's just weird that she like calls the cops about even that, like just fucking kids being in the street and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is weird though.
Okay, last one. Another true off my chest. Walmart messed up my pickup and I'm almost crying.
That sucks.
At the beginning of COVID, my husband lost his job, and though I was on maternity leave at the time, I had 3 job offers literally the same week before it all came down, and they were all rescinded as we went into lockdown. Maternity leave pays 55% of your wage, but with my husband now also on unemployment, our income has been nearly halved, even with all the government aid we were eligible for. For the past 2.5 years since, it's been like a downward spiral financially. Debt keeps building, bills keep adding up, kiddo keeps growing and needs things like clothes, diapers, formula, etc. So our expenses keep growing. Inflation keeps rising and rising. We've been teetering on the edge of bankruptcy for a while now. Some days farther away, some days so close my toes hurt from holding on with them. For the past few years, I've been pinching pennies in every way I can. Subscription services have all been cut, no television, just internet for our entertainment. But most noticeably and particularly, I've been trying to pinch and save with groceries. We don't really have snacks for ourselves anymore. I use coupons a lot more than I used to and plan my dinner menu around what's on sale in any particular week. It's been hard, but I know a lot of people have it worse than me. I try not to complain. I know a lot of people are going through worse. I went to go pick up my grocery order today. I always order pickup just because my weekends are the only time I own my kiddo anymore, and I don't want to waste time wandering in a grocery store saying no to stuff she wants when I can take 10 minutes to run down and get my pickup. The tab for it, very efficient. The tab for it was just over $120 Canadian, just for essentials. That's a fairly normal weekly bill for us. Sometimes it can stretch as high as $300 if a lot of things come up at once. Imagine my surprise when I get home with my grocery order to find
Always check the bag.
Yeah, to find a whole other order in my trunk. My order was there in its entirety, but there was another order with it. How the hell they managed that one, I don't even know. But this order was freaking great. Name brand everything. Coca-Cola, Oat Crunch Cheerios, rye multigrain breads, Campbell's soups, Heinz beans, cheese croissants, banana chocolate chip muffins, fresh bananas and apples, canned tomatoes for cooking, even kids pasta for my little one. The order was at least $100 or more. I feel bad for the person who was supposed to get this order. Hopefully they get their order for free or at least a credit for their inconvenience. But I hope that person knows it really helped out someone who needed the boost. Thank you, unintentionally kind stranger.
No,
That's
not
dope.
unintentionally kind. You stole.
No.
So, I mean,
She
I don't think
stole. She didn't deserve it.
Damn, Chris! Oh my
I'm just kidding. Can I be honest with you? I didn't even hear the story, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah, once Chris heard coupon, bro. he
Yeah,
was out, man.
I zoned out. I was on my phone.
Tough times.
What happened?
Call for.
Okay, so essentially, this mom, she's like been going through tough times through COVID,
Okay.
right?
Uh-huh.
And she's been cutting subscription bills, trying to live more frugally, right?
Mhm.
And she always orders groceries from Walmart,
Okay.
okay? And these Walmart orders,
Like online picks
are
them
pickup
up.
orders. So she
Okay.
doesn't go to the store; she picks them
I
up
got it.
at the parking lot.
Uh-huh.
And then one day she went to go pick it up, and she found this insane order with like all these like
What do you
crazy
mean? What do you mean by
foods.
found?
Like better.
Like,
Yeah, that's
oh,
what I'm saying. Found.
No, not found. It was. Her,
Well, it was found.
No, it was put as her order instead of.
So someone
she
else-
drives
Someone
up.
else. Someone else gave her
She
that
says,
one.
"Oh, my order's this. My name's this."
Yeah.
And they
Yes.
bring in the groceries.
They
to
bring
her.
in the
and
wrong
put it in the
one.
trunk.
So the workers brought in the
The
groceries.
Yeah.
workers brought in the groceries.
Oh, that's their fault.
yeah,
the
that's not her
workers.
fault at all.
She's not
bro.
an asshole then.
Oh no,
she
there's
got
no.
nice.
This isn't
But
an
the-
She
asshole.
got nice.
No, she's not. It's not the asshole.
We're
It's
still
just
playing the asshole game.
we are. I
Yeah, a
guess.
little bit.
But I mean, I guess if she really wanted to, she could drive back
Dude.
and be like, "This is not my order." But,
So
but that's not.
But
their-
she didn't notice until she got home.
She didn't. That's what I'm saying. She discovered
That's
it when
not
she
her
got home.
fault.
No, she's fine. I think the people doing their jobs at Walmart.
Honestly, it's good.
Should've
It's a little.
realized
It's a
that.
little. It's a little like positive little thing.
No,
Like
I agree.
maybe
the workers
Tough
fucked up.
times.
It helps the economy.
I think.
Hey, tough times.
Okay, I gotta be real though.
She gets like a better.
I gotta keep it a buck. If she recognized that it was the different order at Walmart and still kept it to herself, that's not
Yeah,
right.
Okay,
yeah,
true,
that's
true,
not right.
But
That's not
the
right.
workers fucked up, and she didn't notice till she was at home. So
Yeah.
I'd say
She said, "Imagine my
it's fair
surprise when I
play."
got home with the grocery order."
Yeah, I say it's fair play.
Yeah.
I say it's fair
That's
play.
fair enough.
In that situation, also, do you think Walmart, once they figure out this thing,
Yes.
right, they have to give the new other customer, they got to give them the order, like
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
because
would,
they're the ones who fucked up.
They
They
screwed
gave
up,
they
right?
gave their
They
order
have
to
to
someone
give them the
else.
same
It's
order.
not like the person
They don't get
took
the
their
other
order.
order.
Yeah.
they
like
don't get
if they
the
had
other
the
order.
bags just laying out for like that time schedule and she picked up the wrong one on purpose.
Let me ask you
That
guys.
would
You
be-
guys both worked at Chipotle, and there's pickup orders, right?
Yes.
Have you ever had an instance where someone
Yep.
takes up an
Yep.
order that's not theirs, like a fat order,
Yeah,
right?
and we have to
then-
remake it.
And then you guys have to
We have
remake
to
it.
remake it.
That's
Is that
it.
is that your policy, or is like your manager?
That's what we
decide
do.
that?
They just look at you until they're like, "Well, I already paid for this," and they're like, "Okay, well, I guess I'll make it for you."
Yeah, no, literally, they're like, "Oh, I don't see my order up there." We're like, "We put it out there like 20 minutes ago."
Yeah.
And they're like, "I don't see it." I'm like, "Well, someone must have taken it."
And you
Yeah.
have to make
And then
it.
they have to like
right,
reprint the
right,
receipt and then
really.
just
And you don't
remake it.
charge them again, though, right?
No.
No,
Of course not.
no.
I remember like like making orders and like having someone coming and picking up for it, and it's being like, oh, I just made this like 30 minutes ago. For
Oh,
sure.
so many
100%.
times.
Yeah, I
On
bet.
busy
Wait,
days.
do you think that anyone's trying to scam you?
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's
Really?
happened.
I
Maybe.
mean,
Not as
easy.
often
It's not
as I think it would happen, but it's people do it on purpose.
For sure.
Think of how many Chipotle there's
Yeah,
are.
they just like
I'm just talking about ours.
they
but
just like grab a free meal, just gone.
yeah, like I guess they just
Dude,
Well-
I could easily just walk into Chipotle,
Easily.
just take it, and no one would even say
Dude,
anything.
They're like
no.
oh for them right? And
no,
you're like, yeah.
no, bro. You don't even ask. Like you,
Really?
you just walk in. Like if you want to take food from Chipotle, walk in, look at your phone like you're looking at something. Kind of scan like this, and then just pick one, wait, look at it, and then it's go. And no one's gonna.
We should be giving you this advice.
No one's gonna. I don't work. Fuck
Hey,
them.
they don't work. Yeah.
No one would bat an eye to you.
Hey,
I swear to God.
tough times. Fuck it.
But you can't do repeat at the same Chipotle,
Nah,
right? Because
probably
then
not.
they'll catch
well,
on.
actually, I mean, you can.
That's not true at all.
Bro,
You
there's
definitely-
no way,
think about it,
bro.
because you just
If you're
keep
smart
getting
about it.
delivery. You just keep getting delivery.
Okay, go in from I don't know 6.
You have to go in at the same time.
5
around
to
the same
7
time.
p.m.'s rush.
Uh-huh.
Go in during rush when it's busy and no
Yeah.
one's gonna bat an eye.
Like, do the employees when someone is coming in through the door and comes into the order like where all the online orders are?
Yeah.
Do you guys like eyeing them, checking them, or anything? Like,
Well,
The people in the
that's
line
why
are
Depends
never
on-
paying
depends
attention.
on-
That's why I
for sure.
specifically said go during rush, because when it's rush, everyone's just doing so much shit at once. You can't really, oh shit, you can't really like see what's going on.
okay.
The
Wow.
cashier, the cashier's like, oh, okay, what is this? What is this? Ring
Chips or
people up.
drink.
Chips or drink. Oh, chips.
Speeding
Blah,
through
blah,
it.
blah. And then, you got the line people constantly doing mobile orders, people ordering up
So you guys don't
front.
even realize when someone takes your order
No,
off
dude,
off
the
thing.
people in the
If you're
back are
vigilant,
cooking
I
food.
guess.
Yeah,
I mean,
no,
the-
especially during rush hour.
I
that's
mean,
probably
maybe
it.
like someone in the back looking at the cameras.
yeah, maybe like a manager.
Bro,
for like a
Really?
split second you're doing it.
yeah,
Like,
maybe
it's
like a
not
manager.
gonna
But
happen.
who's like actually looking at the camera?
No one, dude. People
I don't know.
fuck
I
around.
would look at them all the time.
Oh well, yeah. When I was eating
Just
on my
for
break,
fun?
I would just
Yeah.
look at it for.
I would be
Really?
like, who's walking around?
Yeah,
you
it's
know?
just for
Yeah,
fun.
I've done that for sure.
in the back.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
dude, we have some good stories at Chipotle.
I get all my Snapchat memories now, and I'm like, Jesus Christ. Like,
I hated it when I worked there, but it was fun.
Remember,
It was
you
fun.
remember Yogurtland,
oh
Vegas?
my gosh, we were gonna go today. I didn't even realize.
Yogurtland.
Funny story about Yogurtland. Stefan used to work there.
We both did.
And so did Venegas.
Yeah.
Venegas worked there originally. And, Stefan, he worked there. He gave out free yogurts to people he chose to. So one time, I don't know, for whatever reason, I walk in.
Nah,
with,
nah, there
no,
was a
let
good
me explain.
reason.
Let me explain. I walk in with like a bunch of friends. Like Chris was there, right? Derek and so I'm sure were there and
Yeah.
everything. Carson.
Marco. I think
Marco was there too. There were so many heads there.
Yeah.
I walk in, I get my order. Everyone else gets their order.
Yep.
Stefan's like, okay, you guys are all good. He solos me out
Yeah, I do.
and makes me pay out of everyone.
Yep.
I'm the only one who
Uh-huh.
has to pay.
You want me to tell you why?
Yeah, tell me why.
He got orange sherbet and put M&Ms on top.
I was there.
That
Yeah.
is
I was
fucking
there.
disgusting.
I remember that. That was
That is
disgusting.
gross.
What is wrong with that?
That is disgusting.
gross.
Oh my! So you and Stefan,
You are
no,
tarnishing.
Stefan and Venegas also told me they've never seen anyone else get
Never.
a
I believe
sherbet with
Ever.
M&Ms.
Daniel, if you went up to Gordon Ramsay and proposed to him your order at Yogurtland,
Orange sherbet and fucking
Okay,
he would
M&Ms.
look at
M&Ms.
you and say, "That is bloody fucking disgusting."
No,
Are you
but
4 years old just trying to get a sugar rush?
There's crunches. Okay, so you get the sherbet smooth and creamy and right and sweet, obviously, right? And then
Creamy?
okay, maybe not
It's
creamy.
sherbet.
Sherbet, maybe
It's
not creamy.
sherbet and
Okay,
chocolate.
not creamy, not creamy.
Sherbet's almost like
Hear me out,
what
okay?
you-
It's not creamy, but it's smooth. It's smooth, right? It's smooth. It's not crunchy. Sherbet's not crunchy.
soft serve smooth.
Okay.
Ice cream's creamy.
Okay.
Soft serve's like it's like
Okay,
fucking
okay.
like.
Soft serve is smooth though. It's not crunchy, correct?
Excuse me.
Soft serve is smooth and not crunchy. The actual just like sherbet soft serve, right?
Well, I
What are
think
you talking- what are you
soft
talking about?
serve and sherbet are different. I think.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah, true.
Sherbet, regardless, both of them, they're both smooth, right? They're
yeah.
not crunchy.
Okay.
What do you mean crunchy? Like, what do
Can you just tell me that sherbet isn't crunchy? It's just smooth. It's consistent. It's like smooth, right? When you put it in your mouth, it's smooth. There's no crunch. You have to bite into it.
Nah.
It's not crunchy, but
I
it's a
cannot
little-
tell you that. It's not crunchy.
The way I would describe it, like today, we had a Dole Whip, and it was like not like an icy, but it
It's
had like
icy.
a little,
No, it's
yeah, like a
kinda
little,
icy.
like a little
It's kind of
icy
icy,
vibe,
yeah.
where it has a
Kinda
little
icy.
crunch from the ice.
There's no crunch.
There's-
no.
it's
like, you know
kind
what
of
I'm saying,
icy.
though?
It's kind
You
of
know what I'm
icy.
I don't
saying?
know what you're saying.
The little,
You know the Dole Whip's kind of
Venegas,
icy.
give me a. You
it's
just
a
had the Dole
different
Whip. Give me-
texture.
I had one bite and that,
Right?
that it was
Hold
it was
up,
a bit
hold up.
icy.
Venegas,
A little icy.
If you were to pick one, is a sherbet smooth or icy?
On the icier
Stop!
side.
Do not speak.
It's definitely on the
It's on
icier
icier
side.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with icy, man.
Thank you. Think about
Okay,
it.
well,
And also, can we go back, dude? Sherbet and M&Ms. We both were there, and we both said nah.
That's
okay,
disgusting.
well, my reasoning for the M&Ms is because it's sweet. It's M&Ms
I
classic.
think I actually made you
And
pay
it-
double.
Yeah, I think you might have, you rat, bro. And it's also crunchy, bro. It adds that crunch. Okay.
But there's other toppings.
Well, okay, what if you were to get a sherbet? What other toppings would you put on it?
Mochi, I don't know.
Yeah, mochi
Mochi's
be
a good one.
But
That's
that's
a
more
really good
chewy,
one.
I will say. That
Any
is-
chocolates of any sort?
No,
Why, but
dude.
that's the whole point. You don't. Why would you mix chocolate in a sorbet?
M&Ms?
That's a little
I
weird in my
enjoyed
opinion.
it. I don't know. I enjoyed it.
M&Ms?
You like you ever had a Valencia orange? It's like the chocolate orange, you know, that comes wrapped into like
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, those I hate those.
Oh.
So like when he's talking about orange and chocolate,
Okay,
I'm like,
but
what the fuck are you
wait,
talking
you
about?
hate them, right? You hate them, but they produce them, they manufacture
No, but
them
that's
in millions.
very different than orange sherbet
Yeah,
and
but I'm not their
M&Ms.
customer
No, but
basis, you know?
similar.
Not even close
concept.
to similar.
Similar concept.
No, that's
chocolate
like
and orange.
that's not similar concept.
How is that? I had chocolate and orange in my Yogurtland cup,
Nah,
and
but you
this
had
Valencia-
sherbet. You had sherbet.
which was orange. It was an orange sherbet.
All right, but it's a
Yeah,
bit
yeah,
different.
got
no,
you,
I
got
mean
you,
that's
got
not
you.
the
It's
order.
very
Daniel
different.
has that one right.
Yeah.
I think I'd rather have like an actual orange than sherbet. And if there was chocolate on it, I'd have it.
I just don't like
but
sherbet.
sherbet and
at all.
M&Ms, that's just no.
I mean, okay, I'll agree. It's definitely unusual.
I'd
very
say
unique.
almost weird
Weird.
and like strange.
I'd say more unique than weird.
No,
I don't think
Oh.
a single person can agree with you.
no.
I mean, I'll take that bet that more than a single person will.
Yeah.
Will agree with
I'm
me.
not betting
Man.
a single person. There's a lot of people.
Oh my
but
gosh.
there could be another sick bastard.
You
like
could pay someone to say that.
True.
$5, easy.
Okay, but that's gonna be it for this episode. Pretty quick one. Thank you guys for watching.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, if you guys are watching this on YouTube, make sure to check it out on Spotify and Apple Podcasts for the full episode. Follow us on TikTok, Instagram, join Discord. All the links in the description, and make sure to hit that like button. Thank you.
Peace out.
See ya.